Alright, what is up everybody? It's Joe from JLW Games coming at you with another cool video, and I wanted to talk a little bit about Planet Coaster 2 again. I know you guys are probably getting tired of seeing so many Planet Coaster 2 speculation videos, but today's going to be a little bit different. We're going to be talking about how I think Planet Coaster 2 is going to be very popular, and I think you'll all agree with me. If you haven't been to the Planet Coaster 2 announcement trailer in a while, well, it has surpassed over 1 million views, and that's substantial. This kind of video game genre is still a really big community, don't get me wrong, but it's not as big as a lot of other video games, and for a game like Planet Coaster to be getting over 1 million views on its announcement trailer is very significant. If you go back to the original Planet Coaster 1 announcement trailer, it only had like a little over 350,000 views. Like, just think how many more people have come to know this this game now. So Planet Coaster 2 is absolutely going to be huge, and I think the marketing behind this, remember when Planet Coaster went on a huge sale a little bit before Planet Coaster 2 was announced? Well, it was like $2, like a little over $2 or something like that. So their fan base became way bigger because a lot of people bought the game during that time, and a lot more people are starting to play the game now because of that, because they were able to get the word about Planet Coaster before Planet Coaster 2 came out, and it was a very good strategy that they had there, is putting Planet Coaster 1 on sale for a big major sale, and a lot of people bought it and got into the game, and then you announce Planet Coaster 2, and it obviously is going to do very well in sales. So as soon as that pre-order is available, I think they're going to be getting a lot of money coming in, because yeah, I'm obviously going to be buying it. As soon as the pre-order goes out, I'm obviously going to be on it. I don't care if my bank account's in the negative beforehand. I'm getting the game. It's just, you're not going to stop me. Like, that's just how it is. And any DLC that comes out, you know, I'm going to be right on as well, so because obviously we're probably going to be getting DLC every 3 or so months after the game releases. That's usually the trend they have. They usually give out new DLC and free updates every 3 months or so after the game releases. So, but yeah, this game is going to be a lot bigger than I think a lot of people think, and that's because their marketing that they kind of did was very genius, getting their player base, getting their name out there before they announced the game. And now that the announcement trailer has over 1 million views, I'm not saying that's going to replicate how many sales they're going to get, because if you have people like me that has watched the trailer probably like 500 times by now, that's probably a little exaggerated, maybe, I don't know, it's probably about accurate actually, but you know, like, it's not going to replicate how many sales you're going to get, but obviously it's going to be a lot more than Planet Coaster 1, and I'm curious of how much they're going to charge for this game when it comes out, because I think the first game was only about $45, so it's not like a fully priced game like you know, your big games out there. So, but yeah, it's going to be huge, and I think there's no denying that. And so will we be paying like a $70 game? I don't think so. I think at most this game will be $50 to $60 at the most. And who knows, it could still be $45, and they're going to have a lot of DLC coming out as well. But whatever the price is, it's not going to bother me, because this game's going to be way bigger than the first game in the first place, and I think there's going to be a lot more to do with it, just overall in general. So I think it's going to be well worth it, even if it is more expensive than the first one. And I think that's totally fine and totally warranted, to be honest, especially as we get more and more information about the game as the months come. So I think it's personally, it's totally fine if the game costs more, but I think the game is going to, again, be a lot bigger than a lot of people are expecting at this point, because we have we have literally over 1 million people have watched the initial announcement trailer now, and that's good marketing. They have a lot of good marketing now, and the Planet IP, you know, the franchise is very well recognizable now. A lot of people know what Planet Coaster is. A lot of people know what Planet Zoo is. And now a lot of people know what Planet Coaster 2 is, of course. And I think the fan base and community for this is continuing to grow, and Frontier has something really big and good going on for them here, because their fan base is so big right now. And I know they are having some financial struggles, but I can tell you as soon as this game comes out, they're gonna probably be able to pull themselves out of that pretty quickly if they're still having that go on. I'm not entirely sure, but this game is going to be so strong for them, and it's going to be that one that everyone is looking forward to, because Planet Zoo was a step up from Planet Coaster, and I think the fan base there was much larger than Planet Coaster overall, because I think the idea of zoos probably appeal to a lot more people and everything. So when Planet Coaster 2 was announced, I was wondering if it was going to be just as successful or not as Planet Zoo. Well, it's got more views. Their YouTube channel has more subscribers, not by a whole lot, but they do have more subscribers. And ever since that sale, I think it's been a huge difference maker for the team over at Frontier. And who knows what other Planet games we might get, because that's another thing. Like, now that they have this recognizable IP with the Planet franchise, could we be getting other simulation games? A lot of people were wondering if we were going to get like Planet Water Park or Planet whatever, like Planet Splash maybe. I don't know what it would have been called, but no, they're integrating that with Planet Coaster. But could we eventually get a game with Planet Zoo, Planet Coaster combined that puts everything together, you know, water parks, zoos, and everything? Maybe eventually, maybe they'll do one big game for that. I'm not sure. I doubt it, because I feel like Planet Zoo is able to be its own game as a whole, and they're going to profit more off of that if it's a separate game. Of course, I'm sure at this point, now that we're getting Planet Coaster 2, I would definitely imagine that Planet Zoo 2 is on the horizon as well. How many years that will be, I'm not entirely sure, but hopefully they'll continue to update and continue to support Planet Coaster 2, and I think it's going to be a lot better optimized than the first game. Of course, Planet Zoo was way better optimized than Planet Coaster 1, so now that Planet Coaster 2 is coming out, this is their third game, especially using the Cobra engine, and the Cobra engine's now a lot better than what it was before, and there's just so much more to it now when it comes to optimization and graphically and visuals. Overall, so this game's gonna be more appealing to than the first game, because it's gonna be running a lot better than the first game, and visually and graphically it's gonna be a lot more improved as well, just like Planet Zoo was going from Planet Coaster 1 to Planet Zoo. And now we got Planet Coaster 2, which their marketing has been very interesting too, because obviously they've been marketing the heck out of water parks, and that's what they've been showing up a lot so far, and a lot of people are starting to get tired of it, which is kind of funny, because so many people were wanting water parks so badly when Planet Coaster 1 was out and was the main game, and now everyone is getting tired of seeing them. So their whole marketing is definitely, I think they're going to do a lot more, because a lot of people are worried that they're not going to worry about like the theme park elements, and it's going to be all just water parks. No, they've definitely, you can tell they've definitely done stuff outside of water parks, but that's what they're focusing a lot on their marketing right now, mostly because it's what is going to sell them, because that's what everyone is. It's their big selling point for Planet Coaster 2, is now we have water parks with theme parks now alongside each other. So yeah, I'd love to hear what you guys' thoughts are about Planet Coaster fan base, and the community is growing so much, because it's well more than doubled its size, I think, since Planet Coaster 1 was first announced. When Planet Coaster 1 came out, we were really just it was the only ones that were super excited are the ones that have been waiting for that successor to Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, the true successor to Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. We've been waiting for that for like 10 plus years. It seemed like, yeah, it was over 10 years. Waiting for that next awesome theme park simulation game, and we finally got it. But now the fan base is huge, the community is huge, so that's going to be incredible to see all the big creations that are going to be coming to the game with the new community and that are getting into the game for the first time. So let me know what you guys think about Planet Coaster 2's fan base being huge now. With can you believe that they've hit over 1 million views now on the initial announcement video. So that's about all I really wanted to talk about, but we'll be talking more Planet Coaster 2 soon, so make sure you comment, like, and subscribe for more amazing content like this, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks, and goodbye.